blew through.
It helps keep weather out, comfort in, and that's basic to better building.
Tyvek House Wrap, made by DuPont.
Now, at Long John Silver's, it's new breaded shrimp and fish. It's crispy, crunchy, and tastes so good. Plus, it comes with tangy coleslaw, crispy French fries, and our famous Hush Puppies. And right now, for a limited time only, available in a special platter. Long John's delicious shrimp and fish in our new breaded or original batter dip crunch. Hey, it's the one-of-a-kind taste at a one-of-a-kind place. Right here, right now, only at Long John Silver's.
Long John Silver's, America's place to go for amazing shrimp and fish.
Thank you for joining us here at half past the hour. Glad you're with us on the Weather Channel, where it's time now for our Pacific update. First off, let's take a look at the satellite view of the Pacific. You can see Alaska here, some cloudiness associated with a disturbance sweeping the southern shores of Africa, or Alaska, I should say. Here are the Hawaiian Islands, and you can see the tail end of this frontal system just brushing the islands, or soon to be. And high pressure ridge beginning to influence the western portion of the U.S. In the wake of the frontal system that swept into the Pacific Northwest on Easter Sunday and gave some wet weather for you in Seattle and Portland. It continues to be somewhat showery as cold, unstable air sweeps in to the Pacific Northwest and has spread inland, producing snow in a number of areas, particularly in the higher elevations. Snow today at Salt Lake City, where the high was 68 degrees before the cold front came through and dropped the temperature by about 25 degrees, I believe it was, in just an hour or so. 63 the high in Lander, Wyoming, 72 degrees at Billings for the high there. Seattle, you reached a high of 49 degrees, San Francisco 58, Los Angeles 67, Phoenix 81 degrees, and in the warmth of Arizona, the moist, unstable air, there were at least a couple of severe thunderstorms that erupted late in the afternoon in Cochise County, one of those, and affected Sierra Vista. These are the current temperatures now in the west. Boise, you're 36 degrees, Denver 52. The front hasn't come through Denver yet. 53 in Albuquerque, El Paso 60 degrees, 33 in Salt Lake City, Los Angeles 57, Medford you're 36 degrees, and Portland 42 degrees. Well, here are some specific cities' temperatures in the Pacific Northwest. Burns, Oregon, 26 now. Pendleton, 38. Yakima, 40. Stampede Pass, where there's been some light snow falling off and on during recent hours, 25 degrees. Lewiston, Montana, 38. Medford, 36. And Coos Bay, now 43 degrees. In the Sacramento Valley, Sacramento, you're reporting 52 degrees at this hour. Much colder at Tahoe Valley with 27 degrees, also 27 at Reno, where there's been some snow in recent hours. Monterey, 52. San Francisco, 49. And Ukiah, 43. Over Southern California, Imperial reporting 63 degrees now. Palm Springs, 64. San Diego, 59. Long Beach, 57. Also 57 at Santa Barbara and at the Civic Center in downtown Los Angeles. Well, we take a look at what's been happening as far as earthquakes across the western portion of the country. And the fact is that in the western or the southwestern portion of the country, none reported within the area of this graphic here, but I do believe that there were a couple of earthquakes during the period of 5 p.m. Sunday to 5 p.m. Monday, actually 30 miles northwest of Flagstaff, Arizona, a 3.3 magnitude quake, and another with epicenter 30 miles northwest of Flagstaff, pretty much the same area. The magnitude of that was 3.7. We go on to Central California, none reported there. Also the Pacific Northwest, no earthquakes reported there during the period 5 p.m. Sunday through 5 p.m. Monday. But Alaska, beyond the scope of this graphic, there was an earthquake with epicenter 70 miles west-southwest of Adak, Alaska. That with a magnitude of 5.5 on the Richter scale. So those three earthquakes within the western portion of the country. Here's a look now at the current weather map. You can see in the west the leading edge of that colder air, which is just on the doorstep of you there in Denver. This is significantly colder air, and it's not an Arctic blast really by any means, but in terms of a comparison to the air that's out ahead of this frontal system, there is quite a temperature contrast. That's one of the reasons why it's possible there could be some isolated strong thunderstorms between now and noon tomorrow from south central Wyoming on down into Arizona as the front pushes on eastward. You can see snow falling now in the higher elevations from Montana down through central portions of Wyoming, getting into the mountains of western Colorado. Light to moderate rain falling now still falling over Texas. And in the northeast, the low pressure area, strong low pressure area, which has been south of Long Island and beginning to make a slow move on to the east and northeast. It's getting close to Cape Cod now, and as you can see, although there is rain offshore, the areas inland continue to have snow falling, and it's very likely that there will be reports of 10 to 20 inches of snow over a wide area from down East Maine on across the southern portions of New Hampshire.